Hi, I'm Iris, and welcome back to another episode of Shadows Over Loathing, where I'm currently going in and out of the hat place because I wanted more meat, and also I forget if there's like a thing for this, but you know, I just want to get these out of the way. Oilman Stetson. Unfortunately, we can't. I missed the opportunity to do that. We're supposed to use like one hat, but I was supposed to wear my cursed version of the fedora and then the uncursed version of the fedora, so I might go ahead and do that on a separate playthrough if I ever get around to that. What was I saying? Basically, if I do another like playthrough on my own or something, like just to get achievements grinded out or something, because there's like you have to do at least like 3 different playthroughs in order to get the SIT achievement, which probably isn't like too bad if I speedrun. I don't even know how you would speedrun this. Tiara? Glorious tiara, that's what it is. Powdered wig. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what counts or doesn't count. Sailor's cap. Do. Unglorious tiara. Bum-ba. Stone frat cap. Okay. I wish there was a hotkey to go directly to a specific thing. Go directly to like a category of something. Greasy paper hat. I think I've worn these, but just in case. Nope, okay. Yeah, at that point we've already got... I think we have the rest of that. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. I want to sell... 1,000? Okay. Sure. Oh, 1,000 each? Jesus. Removes titanium staples, such a thing exists. Or engagement ring. I'll keep one of the engagement rings. Co-bullion. Okay. Okay, let's go to the bus stop. Let's go to Government Valley and go to the DMV. Thank you for grabbing me, Gabby. Okay. Well, here it is, the obvious trap you're about to step into. Go in. You steel your nerves and grab the door handle. Step inside. The Shadow DMV? Oh god. It's a wanted poster, not of you, unfortunately. Woo. The dreaded number dispenser. Take one. We got DMV number 451. Okay, only 10 before you. That doesn't seem so bad. Huh. Did one of the Hex Rock monsters escape SAT's quarry? Why would it be at the DMV? Hi there, Rumble. So, what exactly brings you to the DMV today, Rumble? Not exactly enlightening. Would you mind if I cut in front of you? Rumble, come on, please, Rumble. You're made of rocks. You operate on a geological scale. You literally have all the time in the world. Gushstone. I don't have that. I sell shatter? Oh my god. Hey, this might be a bit rude, but I'm only pickaxe you a question. Rum crunch. You smash into magical gravel, which vibrates angry and disappears. Alright, bye. Oh my god. You have no need of this terrible machine's numbers. Oh. How long does this take? Notices? These are mostly bulletins about what to do when your car inevitably develops multiple flat tires, flips over, bursts into flame. You're gonna have to wait your turn to figure out how to make your turn come faster. The guy behind the counter gives you a descriptor and look better not interrupting. This guy is a maple leaf for a head. Hi, my name's Liam. Hi, Liam, I'm Gary. Sorry for staring. That's alright, just something I got used to, eh? Used to? Is this a recent thing? Yeah, the skeevy scientist fellow hired me to help with his experiments. Didn't mention he's going to be experimenting on me, eh? That's why I'm here. I need a proper visa so I can stay in this country, away from that hoser. I see. Hey, Liam, is it alright if I cut ahead you in line? Sorry, but no. I've been waiting a long time, eh? I'm gonna leave him alone? This guy's jaw is clenched in the manner of someone who's trying to be patient while holding a shotgun. Hi, what are you here there for? Gotta register my shotgun. Oh, neat. Is it magical? Nah, it's regular. Then, your shotgun needs a driver's license? No, a shotgun license. They do those here, too. Your shotgun needs a... I need the license. A license to drive a shotgun? That's weird. What do you want? Can I cut in front of you? No, scram. Don't even try it. Tell him about the hobo camp. Say, are you a hobo? I'm guessing from your hat. Sorry if this is a super rude assumption to make. It is, but you're right. I'm a hobo. What's that got to do with it? Well, there's a hobo camp outside town. Since you're a hobo, I bet you could register your gun at the hobo camp instead of waiting here. Oh, huh. Well, heck, that's a good idea. Thanks. He leaves looking much happier. Bye. Oh. I cut... kindly looking old lady. Hi, ma'am. What brings you here today? Oh, not much. I just need a staple removed from those old documents. You can't pull it out yourself? I tried, dear, but it's a titanium staple, and I'm not as surprised as it used to be. I see. Would you mind if I cut in front of you? I certainly would. I've been waiting my turn patiently, and so would you. There's a robot waiting in line. Does it need a license to drive itself? Hi, robot. Hello? Hey, robot. Nothing. It must not have a voice command interface. Hey, robot. Mind if I cut in front of you? You move to step in front of the robot and points a laser gun at you. Oh. Leave it alone. A hulking tick-off minotaur. I guess I could have just said a minotaur. Hey, buddy, what are you here for? I don't know. It's so annoying. Driver's license? I can't drive. I don't fit in any card. I have to ride the trolley to work. That's not so bad. Lots of people ride like a horse. Oh, huh. What do you want? I'm too mad to have a conversation right now. I was kind of wondering if you mind if I went in front of you. I'm kind of in a hurry. Hell no, get back. This guy is dressed in a slick black suit and has the impatient yet nervous air of someone who's used to outranking everyone except the government. He's pretty clearly a mob guy. Probably a low-ranking capo. If he was higher ranked, he'd have someone to wait in line for him. Hi there, what are you here for? Taking a vacation to Rome soon. Gotta get photos so as I can renew my freaking passport. Look at all this paperwork. Can you believe it? Outrageous. My pop's citizenship papers weren't this complicated. Wow, jeez. What do you want? I ain't here to flap my gums. Would you mind if I cut ahead of you in line? Yeah, I'd friggin' mind. Try and I'll cut you. It's, a swarm of bees. Don't look at me for an explanation. Excuse me? Bzz. What does a swarm of bees need for the DMV? Bzz. Did you think it was the DMV? Haha. I don't know what you're saying. Alright, if I cut in line ahead of you? Bzz, 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 bzz. The bees vibrate indignantly. I'm gonna show my mob connections. See the signet ring? Huh? Oh, you're one of the family. Gee, this is a swell ring. I ain't earned mine yet. You need something? Yeah, sorry, I need to take a hike and come back tomorrow. I'm on important business and I'm in a hurry. Ah, geez, well, business is business. I'm sick of standing here anyways. This place gives me the creeps. Ciao! Is it my turn? Oh, I wanted to help people. This kindly little lady is still here waiting. Let's remove the staple with the titanium staple remover. You're in luck, ma'am. I just so happen to have a titanium staple remover here, and I was wondering if I was ever gonna find a use for it. Oh, how marvelous. You effortlessly remove the staple from her bundle of documents. Thank you very much, dear. Now I can spend the rest of the afternoon knitting cozies from my collection of vintage machine guns. She leaves with a wave. You're welcome. Bye. Oh, technically it's supposed to be my turn. The robot's still here. Hey, robot, mind if I cut in front of you? Or program it? Well, heck, after completing the final exam for SAT's Robotectronics course, this should be a breeze. You punch a sequence of commands into a little console in the back of the robot and rolls out of the queue, navigates haltingly around the waiting room benches, and drives out the door. Hooray! It's my turn. Oh, 448, 449, 50, 451. It's finally your turn. Show the clerk your form. The clerk takes your number ticket and looks over your form. Gary the Goblin, that's me, to the right and through the mouth. Come again? The fluorescent lights flicker for a moment. The room is longer than it was before, and there's a giant demonic mouth hovering in the air. To the right and through the mouth. Oh my god! What the fuck is that thing? The clerk awaits his next customer and ignores you entirely. A gnashing moth shadow. It seems to want to swallow you. Let it. The giant mouth hacks up to you like a hairball and into an office that can clearly only belong to Dark Noelle. How she got to snow in here is anyone's guess, but it's probably dark magic of some kind. Okay. Oh god! I want to get out of here. Assuming this is a two-way horrible shadow mom, want to go back to the DMV? No. Oh god, hello. All these presents are labeled not Gary. Hello? Dark Noelle gives you a cheery little wave and then cracks her knuckles. It's time to do this. Thanks for coming to my little crimbo party, Gary. Not that there was much of a chance of you pulling a no-show. People say I'm obsessed, but all wizards are obsessives. All I had to do was make you jump was take away your license. I don't need a license to take you down, Noelle. I consider it my civic duty, and I'll do it again, just like I did in the swamp. That was just a fluke, and that swamp doesn't have any crimbo spirit, but now you're on my turf. Well, if you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you got another thing coming. I wasn't gonna ask. I hate your guts. Fine. I hate yours too. Fine. Good. Challenge her. Enough talk, Noelle. Let's sell this like real magic users with a traditional wizard's duel. How charming. Gladly. I'll even be magnanimous and let you go first. Give me your best shortcake. She thrust her palms forward, launching a huge brick of buttery cookie straight at your head. Stiff brie! A quick circular motion of your arm conjures a shield of semi-soft cheese, deflecting the shortbread harmlessly. You throw the shield forward, but Noelle dodges to the side. So you decide to fight dirty. Whoever's naughty and who's nice is decided by the winner, dear. Counterattack. Monterey jackhammer! Steam explodes from your palms as you hurl a massive, pointed log of mild white semi-hard cheese at your opponent. Meet me under the mistletoe! Leafy green darts machine gun out of her hands. Shredding your attack, you dive and roll to escape as she redirects the remainder of the spell at you. You wish, lady. Oh, don't flatter yourself. Let it snow! A blizzard of snow and ice gusts towards you with gale force power. Defend! Ma's umbrella! Your magical barrier protects you just long enough to outlast the storm, and you cast the ragged tatters of it away as you stand and prepare your next attack. You'll never defeat me without all your allies and familiars. Maybe you got a point. Prove a lone wolf. A howl pierces the air as a pure white wolf dashes out from behind you and charges at Noelle with its fangs bared. Tinsa-tentacle! Glittering silver vines erupt from her hands, entangling and shredding the wolves. Tentacle. It's clearly a portmanteau of tinsel and tentacle. Come on, you did Ma's umbrella for crying out loud. Ma's umbrella makes perfect sense. Tentacle seems, I don't know, kind of dubious. Your face seems kind of dubious. 6 geese a slaying! A whirlwind of white feathers, steel talons, and honking fills the air, streaming directly at you. Defend! Rogue fortress! A tower of blue-veined white marble surrounds you, protecting you from the honking, slashing assault. When the noise subsides, you dispel the tower and step forward. Dark Noelle watches carefully, preparing for your next moves as you twist your fingers around in a complicated gesture. Asagio to hell! You take off, sprinting toward Noelle, who's expecting a spell that does not exist. In the second it takes her to realize your bluff, you covered half of the distance to her. Furious, she whips her arms into the air. Black lightning coruscates around her hands as she screams, Felice! Power through. You keep sprinting. Noelle's eyes are dead black. Her hair is whipping around her like snakes. The black lightning in her hands is coalesced into the shape of a grinny skull. Navidi! String cheese theory. You whip a quick, fibrous strand of string cheese at her wrist, tying them together and interrupting her spell. What? And then you punch her in the face. Ow! By Doze, you jerk! That's the fool! Finish her. Your fists slam into her repeatedly, too fast to be followed by human eyes. Guru gada guru guru guru. Dark Noelle collapses to the ground, utterly defeated. You're naughty. I'm nice. Go ahead. Finish me off. Make it a red crimbo. I think I proved my point already. I'll let you out of here if you promise to leave the country and never return. Huh. Maybe you are the nice one. Alright, I'll leave if that's what you want. Or you can open your present. My present? Really, it's my present, my second form, but I didn't get the chance to show it to you. It's really cool, but if you want to see it, you have to fight it in regular combat. No takebacks. Hell yes, let's do this. Oh, God. Hold on. I realized my food. I didn't go back to my... Where's my cupcake? Where's my cupcake? Where's my Mysticality cupcake? Where's my blue cupcake? Did I not get enough? Reading... Oh, I'm looking at potions. My bad. That's why I'm hyper reactive. And then I want food. I want to eat my cupcake. Yes. Oh, did I lose my... Okay. Hi. Got hands to her. Her second form's pretty sweet. Shame about having to actually fight the terrifying thing. Dark Noel. Oh my god, 94? Okay. We got this. I'm gonna summon Cheese Buddy. Oh yeah, 14 hot damage. Okay. Yoink. We're really powerful. You won! Wow, maybe you'll be a holly jolly crimbo after all. 35 XP. Ho ho ho. Wait, did we kill her? Fuck. I didn't want to kill her. Noel's peppermint striped desk. Search it. This is less of a desk and more of a gift wrapping station. You don't find any information about Uncle Murray, but underneath the paper scraps and ribbons on blank name tags, you do find an important looking key. We got a key to the Black House. A little slab of weird metal chained to a souvenir keychain shaped like the Black House. Okay. You know you're in office, but you don't know where the office is, and the only way out seems to be that terrible map, so your map is of no use right now. Alright, okay. Go back to the DMV, then we'll go to the Black House. Creaking and gibbering, a horrible half-animal, half-plant, half-alien, half-shadow creature slithers out of the darkness. It makes a high-pitched noise and starts slamming its way around you, toward you. It turns out this thing is actually from some ancient, hyper-intelligent progenitor race. I hope they're at least a little embarrassed by how gross they are. Oh, hello. You have 14 mysticality? Do Stilt Splatter really quickly. I like the noises when it goes like ding ding ding. Damn you. Y'all's mysticality is not helping y'all. Hey, win. Take that wherever you are. Good grief. What are you? Okay. This gate is seriously locked. Unlock it. You slide the key into the lock and turn. Both the key and lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecured. Go in. You're too late. Oh, ow. What? Gary? Oh, hey! Uncle Murray. That's Uncle Murray! Finally! Uncle Murray, are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. We gotta stop the president from doing whatever our crazy plan is. Darn right we do, but... Wait a minute. What's that? What's what? You've got something behind your ear. You gained 5 me. Jeez, don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the Tektratron to find more of them and try and follow your trail. So if Charles got that thing working finally, that sure would save me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turns out, with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. Who's this president woman? I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at the time. That must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller, and I guess Now she's Shadow President? Whatever that is. What is she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting power, it can't be anything good. How do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into her machine here in the Black House. So we should destroy those. Yep, ideally before a machine does whatever it's meant for doing. Destroy 3 things! Good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I'm pretty sure I've seen all 3 of them before. Not far from here, yeah? Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. I guess that was all my questions. Well, all the immediately relevant ones. Then we better get moving. Yeah, let's go. Okay. But whatever this is measuring, you don't want any part of it. Can't even figure this thing out enough to sabotage it. This machine indicates level of ambient awfulness. Yep, it's definitely collecting shadow shit. Okay. Let's see. One is near Vista Hill. Movement catches the corner of your eye, and you turn to see several tall, long-limbed figures gliding towards you. They twist and twirl as gracefully as ballerinas as they approach, but this beauty is contradicted by their heads, which are indescribable shadows. I'm not using indescribable as a horror cop-out. I'm literally uncertain about what's going on in their head area. They have like a winged collar, maybe side horns, but I think that's a mouth on it? I don't know. Fight them and see for yourself. It's weird. Oh yeah, these things. I don't understand. Y'all are gonna die, like, instantly. Also, the music is slapping so fucking hard. I love it. I probably do want to upgrade. Oh, you won. Guess their pas de deux was a pas de don't. Ballet slippers. Curiously, these shoes are designed to facilitate terrible foot damage instead of preventing it. Causes you to walk like a ballet dancer. Swan cake. An elegant cake adorned with what you sincerely hope were fake feathers. Sparkly tutu. A garment meant to draw attention to your gams, rather than leave them be to the imagination. Nicholas the Nutcracker. A horrifying little crimbo buddy. Oh my god. Attacks enemies and reduce their stats. Emerson grows stronger. Nice. Oh god, it's ringing again. Hello? Oh, weird. Hey, is that Gary? This is Rufus. Rufus! How do you know I was here? I didn't. It's just a coincidence. My sibling hunting device calculated that is the best spot to open a wormhole to their location. Since there's a payphone there, I figured I'd call ahead to check. Wormhole? I thought it was a communications device. Well, it turns out the Pearl is crazy powerful. And wormholes are from communication according to Quat. There's a crazy shadow pillar thing here. I could use some help dealing with it. That explains some of these readings. Hang on, I'll be right there. Wait for him. Oh my god. Oh! Good luck, Rufus! Oh, it's destroyed, I think. Hello? I cannot move. This twisted pylon has been destroyed. Let's fucking go. What about, Murray's expression is a jumble of excitement, awe, and fear. This may be unclear from the picture. 1 down, 2 to go. At least now we know what we're dealing with. Right. Can we call back Rufus? Aww. This twisted pylon has been destroyed. Cool. Nothing interesting here at all. Time to move on. Yes, however, I realized I have XP I need to spend. Spooky armor, cold armor, media expertise, sleaze armor, stench armor. I'm gonna go for more spooky armor. Okay, 130 XP. I'm gonna go for some. No, I only have 37 XP left. Okay. Fine. We'll go Iris Central office. You hear hooting and yelling nearby, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're gonna learn not to investigate this kind of stuff now. It turns out to be a small band of roving and or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting very well to it. I guess I'm just assuming scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into. A hobby. Oh god. Oh god, not the doll. Pyromaniac. Oh, the maniacal doll. Oh god, drooling maniac. You're gonna try. Oh my god. 7 mysticality, 14 mysticality. Mind melt is really good. I'm gonna just do this until you're dead. I'm gonna do a Stilton Spotter. This guy is just grooving. Oh, maybe I should just use my wrench there. It doesn't matter. You won. Maybe a forced nap will settle them down a bit. Ooh, government cheese. A paper-wrapped slab of utilitarianism in dairy form. They must have made a lot of this stuff for it still to be around all these years after the cows came home. Increase your spooky armor by 6. We got wallet on chain. Keep your wallet close and your enemies distant enough to shoot at. Sweet Trixie the maniacal doll. Finally, a knife-wielding maniac on your side. Emerson grew stronger. Nice. Won't budge. The telephone is in use. Okay. What if I wanted to go to all the places just to check. Oh geez, it's another one of those hovering tumor clusters. I mean, looking at it is bad enough, but fighting it, you might have to hit it with a melee attack. Even if you win, it'll probably pop and get juice everywhere. Some might get in your mouth. I fucking hate this, guys. It's like, it's crazy scary, like, how good the art gets, like, right here. You have 14, you have 17 mysticality. So I'll put you at, like, 3. I'm just gonna kill you all the way. 14. I have 4. I'm gonna do Stilton Splatter. And then I'm gonna do another Stilton Splatter. Get this fucking thing out of the way. Get you, and then get you. Slap you. Oh god. Just kill you all the way so little guy doesn't die. You won. Who says there's no cure for cancer? Okay, is this just still an infinite fight? Okay. I think it's the telephony facility that might have another one of those things. In a gutter you find a frozen black rose, discarded, alone. It's symbolic of something, I'm just sure of it. We carefully avoid the thorns and carefully fail to avoid the flakes. So we're just casually... Oh. This payphone is ringing. Hello? Gary. Don Toblerone vocalizing. I have become attenuated to the fact you are in necessary some assassination. How'd you know where I was? You're one of the family now. If you know something, we know something. I sure hope that isn't how it works, but as it happens, I really could use some help here. I will send the assistants immediatamente, and their arrival will be forthwith. Great, thanks. Wait for the cavalry. What? Hello? Oh my god. Are they just gonna shoot it up? They sure did something. This twisted pylon has been destroyed. Woohoo! Great job, kiddo. We better hustle and go find the last one. Yep. I think it's at the PDQ central office is the last one. Next, cracked concrete planter in front of a once great edifice. A sad little plant is breathing its last. Thank you for the eldritch mist. Phone. Hello? Gary, this is Johnny, the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be in need. How do you know what number to call? I picked up my phone and connected me to you. Is that not how phones work? Well, anyway, yes, I do need some help. There's a big, weird pillar thing here that needs to be destroyed. No problem. I'll send a crew of hobos immediately. Thanks. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. The twisted pylon has been destroyed. Hell yeah. Alright, that's the last one. Come on, we've got to get back to the Black House and put a stop to whatever the president's plan is, which might be world domination or world destruction, or maybe both. Honestly, with as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge. Let's go. Go to the Black House. On a deserted corner, they put up a cast iron statue of a mean guy-looking guy. You climb to the top of the statue and kick his face over and over again until the whole thing looks like an army guy with a potato for a head. Go through. Oh god, the thing is... It's open now. And the thing... Oh god, there's no music. You're just standing in the... You're standing in... Looks worried but ready for action. How you holding up, Gabby? It's the beansies, Gary. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unobtainium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing? Yeah, I busted your weird pillars. Now I'm busting you. Oh no, I'd be really upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as the President of Shadows, but the Empress! Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez. Okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die. Okay. At this point, this horrible project must have involved some chemistry. These chemicals are as dangerous as a barrel of monkeys with shotguns for arms. This desk has seen a lot, especially recently. What do we do, Murray? Murray's holding a weird something? What's that? Bretanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Ah, I get it. So we'll suck her out to space and no more problem. Well, not exactly. Or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of that portal. Oh. Oh, you're saying you have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, it's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb, you go through that portal, you can't come back, and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I really don't understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. It was me! Let me take care of something first. They can make some stuff. A sad little hot plate on a sad medium-sized room temperature plate. A lot of engineering, cult books, nothing really catches your eye. This blood clearly hasn't been slept in for weeks. Bunch of crates. Okay, so we can... Okay, try to talk to her. You're scared if you interrupt her, the entire universe might blow up, or at least the tri-state area. You're no expert, but this seems bad. Mari's hold. Okay. Well, I'm ready, basically. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay. It was good seeing you, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it, which hopefully won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez. Okay. Be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. No! Ah! Here goes nothing. Yes, nothing is going here. Resolution. You, Gabby, and the president and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Ah! No! What did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah? Like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right, where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling this is actually your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. And particularly that. Oh. Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power, but also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey! The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back, and then continues my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe and under controllable conditions as intended. Yes. What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away! Go die in the void! Sheesh, somebody's cranky. Barring your access to the control console is the President of Shadows. The Umbertanium, a portal frame. Oh god. Hello, be not afraid. Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job, if you can get it. It's a living. Surrender to it. Try something desperate. Fight, surrender to it. Pry yourself away from its gaze. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a closer look. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You inspect the portal frame, but can't think of anything to do with it that would help. Which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nuts! Fuck! Interrupt her machinations? Hi. She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up your plan and to slave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I had brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now. Try and talk her out of this. Look, can we talk about... No, we can't. But I will strangle you with my bare hands first. Never mind. Leave her alone. Okay. Okay then, try something desperate. Reason with it? Look, let's just discuss. Your words have no power here. Intimidate. Listen, Buster, you'd better... Ha ha ha. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous. Well, you tried, yeah. I'm gonna fight it. Ha ha ha. Fight me. Very well. I will give you one chance. All or nothing. Let's fight. As you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you. Thought you could use a little help, pal. Come on, sugar. Let's send this warp back to whatever hole it crawled out of. Need a hand with this? Or a Waldo? You're not sure how they made it in here, but you'll take all the help you can get. It's time. Oh my god. 81 of it. Tommy spray. Who are we're controlling Molly right now? Okay. 121, 81, I'm leaning to bleeding, poison on fire. President of Shadows being bathed in the shadow. Can we get her? Oh, you tend to get Clarence the robot. Okay. Shoot an enemy for 1 physical damage 7 times. Kneecap reducing the muscle by 3. 1 physical damage 7 times, so... Obi the Obo Hobo will play a hot lick at the Shadowcaster's eye, dealing 3 hot damage. Oh, fuck. I should have... Oh! We could have leveled everyone else more. Damn it. Okay. 3 hot damage, causing 1 bleeding. We can't cause bleeding. And robot. Clarence, please see repair itself. Oh god. Okay. You intend to get Gabby, you intend to get Emerson. I'm gonna summon Elemental Cheese really quickly. I'm gonna try and kill you all the way. 42 hot damage? Yeah, that's doable. I'm gonna get this one now. Now it's time. You're 117 or 118. Whoever has the lowest HP for 49 spooky damage. Okay. 14, you have 24. I'm just gonna get you. I'm gonna do this. Spawn will blast 2 random foes with electricity, dealing 5 physical damage. Okay. 13 hot damage to the mouth. 37 with you. Gabby will flap slap. This noise is very scary. Fuck. Being empowered by the shadow. Molly, shoot them hoes. Presence of shadows being empowered by a shadow. Okay. Let's do 24 hot damage. Mind Melt is really good. Boop. Blast foes. Get her. Yay! Oh. The TV turned on. Well, sometimes the best way to deal with the universe destroying threat is to just hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work. Did I press any key? After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Unfortunately, the fact that you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant that you could never come back to normal reality. Fuck! You waited 1 billion years, and that was only the beginning. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first 1 billion years weren't any different than the next 1 billion. You were still there. You always had been. The universe ended, and you weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press a key for 5,000 years. Then you'll know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the fail-safe interdimensional homing teleporter that Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Murray was wrenched through the ether and then unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside the entirety of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. Fuck! Rara did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it didn't even brisker one. Obi decided to just leave the hobo's life behind, just play the oboe full time. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era. She was last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Simone went on to become the chair of the SIT Robotectronics Department. Aww. Thanks to your tireless crime fighting, the streets of Ocean City have never been safer. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean, with Samuel and Agamemnon doing most of the heavy lifting. Aww. With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. Thanks to Ovid and Croesus, the expedition was comfortable and well-funded. Sure, it got boring at times, but Hallie entertained folks with his harmonica, and Dusty brought a deck of cards. When anybody got scratched up or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. The nights were cold, but between Beatrice, Wool, and Candula's moonshine, everybody kept pretty cozy. They ate creamed fish, thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised to themselves. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Marvin went out to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Miss Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade award from the International Salesmen's League. Crystal's store was moderately successful, but she was confident that about 40 years business would boom. Oh my god. Do not put crystals up your ass. 70 years from now, the historical village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. It's particularly popular among mixed-up hipsters who get confused with Sandwich, Brooklyn. SIT's astronomy program continued to be no less dumb than SIT's astrology program. To this day, they still refer to a lamb, Swiss cheese, and bacon omelet as the Gary. Clem and Jarvis Schlitz evade capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis, James, and Clem Bartles, respectively. After Prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in getting the people drunk industry. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. In 100 years, you were the only non-nudist to find its center. With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later, when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Froggerheim turned Ham Quarry into an ecologically responsible workers' collective, which did quite well. He spent most of his share of the profits on fast cars, sandwiches, and open-minded women. The loss of Tom and Kathy plunged largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard Reboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. Although Tom and Kathy's judge wig business never took off domestically, they were knighted in Albion for services to judicial fashion. Paul Leathers used his new tongue to preach nonviolence and counseled many a troubled youth away from a life of big game hunting. John Leathers was convicted of male manslaughter and is preparing himself to be sent to a penal colony on Mars. In time, the wreck of the Longerfellow was swallowed whole by the swamp. Though a boat may be long, naught is longer than nature's mouth. The kid with glasses spent a week bragging after he proved his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's mustache for the rest of his life. The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell of the wisp you brought her. The radio kid still proudly wears the feather you brought him from Barbara Yaragra. The kid with the wrench still tells stories about the time you captured the Chupa Naranja. The fly girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought from her from Flemberg. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. The Mulross place remained uninhabited until the 1990s, when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. With no natural predators to thin their numbers, Mick Mal Cuddy's sheep bred out of control. He went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mittens and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed, say, pretty much exactly the same. Forever. Billy made sure of that. No! The workers at the Ford compound were able to get the factory machinery back up and running. After months in research and hard work, they were finally able to make a car entirely out of beans. It smelled awful, and nobody would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew he was one step closer to a sibling. That was all that mattered. The end. Shit. Shadows Over Loathing by Asymmetric Games. Credits of Loathing. Damn it. Extra special thanks. Whistling, whistle recording, traffic fatalities. Still great. Voice your first thanks. Beta testers. I am not fully done with this yet. Development pets. Thanks for playing our game. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. You rock. If you enjoyed Shadows Over Loathing, you might also enjoy West of Loathing, available now on Steam or the Nintendo Switch, or a free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at kingdomofloathing.com. Damn it! Okay, I want to... You know, expert, but this seems bad. I'm trying to figure out... How the heck would I fix the portal? I want to get an ending where we get to go home. Okay, apparently if we talk to Gabby, we can do something. Yes, okay! Okay, I was supposed to talk to Gabby, but I completely forgot to because I'm very silly. Gabby is practically vibrating with excitement. It's time! Gabby's secret plan is coming to fruiting. Say what? A secret plan of Gabby's. So much dancing, so much fighting, so much Gabby's. Is this something to do with the times you wander off before? Yes! Gabby will show you now. Gabby will summon the Gabbies to dance and fight away all the bads. Are you ready for it? Go for it, Gabby. Oh my god. I love this. Because I thought I was alone, my bad. They're all fighting. And then the TV turns back on. Cool. Gabby wasn't the best dancer in the universe, but she turned out to be the most important one. Yay! Okay, Gabby saved the universe. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Apparently one of the endings is currently glitched out, because of a bug that they said they're currently working on fixing, so we can't do that. But yeah, that is my adventure of Shadows Over Loathing. I don't really plan to make videos of the other endings. If I do other endings, I'll just experience them on my own. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching my playthrough, doing this amazing game. I had so much fun with it. And yeah, make sure you take care of yourself. Get enough food, get enough water, get enough rest, and just be kind to yourself in general, because you deserve it. Also, tell somebody you love them, because you may not know how much they need it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!